Jai Guru, today I would like to chant and clarify 5 verses starting from 15th sloka to 19th sloka. But at first let me chant 2 lines from the meditational part of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Shayam Vyasena Grothitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam. That means Gita is told none other than God Himself, Narayan. That's the reason why it is so eternal, it is so important, it is so significant, it is so applicable in our lives. Now let me chant, and not only this, I will come into this, I will come into the verses where this meaning, I think, would be applicable, would be necessary to understand. Because you see, each and every word or term that is used in each and every verse has so much importance, has so much significance, that you will have to accept that this particular word is the most appropriate one. I will come later on. Now let me chant the 5 verses at first, starting from 15th sloka. Panchajannam Hrishikesho Devadattam Dhananjayaho Pondram Dadhmau Mahashankham Bhima Karma Brikodaraho Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraho Nakula Sahadevascha Sughosho Manipushpako Kashascha Parameshasha Shikhandi cha Maharatho Drishtadummo Viratascha Satakischa Parajitaho Drupado Drupadeyascha Sarvasha Prithivipate Saubhadrascha Mahabahu Shankhan Dadmu Prithak Prithak Saghosho Dhatra Rastranam Hridayani Vedarayat Navascha Prithibim Chaibo Tumulo Venunadayan. So, now let me clarify, or let me at first translate the 15th sloka. As I have already stated, that I am stating the translation of Swami Gambhiranandaji. He was one of the vice presidents of Ramakrishna Math Mission. So 15th sloka, that is Krishna. Hrishikesh means Krishna. I will come into the meaning of each and every word. Most prominent words I will say. Hrishikesho, that is he blew the conch, that is Panchajanna. Panchajanna is the conch of Lord Krishna. Dhananjaya, he blew the conch Devadatta. And Brikodaro, that is Bhim. Bhim, he blew the conch Pondram. Pondro. And there is an adjective which is added with Brikodar, that is Bhim, that is he is of terrible deeds. Now, why such names, or you can say why such terms are used? First of all, Hrishikesha. Hrishikesha means that the word, derivatively, it means that the Lord of the organs. That means that, therefore, you can say, as God, He is the inner controller. Or you can say the Sakor of Pandavas. So He is the inner controller. That's the reason why this term Hrishikesh is used. And Panchajanna is the particular conch. And in this connection, I can recall one incident, that is one of the great disciples of Sri Thakur Anukula Chandra, namely Reverend Krishna Prasanna Bhattacharya, who was popularly known as Kestoda, he wrote a song which runs as পাঞ্চজন্য বাজে কি আবার আসিলে কি তুমি বিশ্বভূপ পাঞ্চজন্য বাজে কি আবার আসিলে কি তুমি বিশ্বভূপ তারপর and then he is telling that you please exhibit Vishwarupa and others like this, that and this. That means that whenever we hear the sound of Panchajanna, that means it is an auspicious sound because the Supreme Person is coming. And I must say there that you see blowing conch, it means that it is the introduction, you can say it is the inauguration of the battle. It is an announcement that we are going to a battle. So Hrishikesh, he blew the conch, Panchajanna. And Dhananjay, why? You see, here Arjuna is termed as Dhananjay. I must say that Arjuna is described as very many terms. For example, somewhere he is designated as Arjun, somewhere he is designated as Sabyasachi, somewhere he is designated as, Dhananjay, like that and this. Why? Here Dhananjay means, Dhananjay, there is a meaning. Dhananjay means that, it means that conqueror of wealth. Conqueror of wealth. This particular term is used here by Lord himself. And then Pondro is the name of the conch of Bhima. But here Lord has used the term, Bricodoro. Why? Bricodoro means wolf-bellied. Wolf-bellied means who has the capacity to digest a lot. I must say in this connection that we, particularly the Bengali people, cannot digest much. We cannot really digest much. That if we have the power to digest a lot, it means that it's a blessing. It's a blessing of God. That we cannot digest a lot, it means that you can say we are deprived from the blessings of God. I must say this. So Bricodoro means wolf-bellied, he who has the capacity to digest a lot. And not only that, here also Bhima karma is used. This term is also used. Why? Because he is the name of terrible deeds, because he killed Hirimba and many other deeds also, but here he has preferably used the term Bhima karma, that is a person of terrible deeds. See, there are reasons why that these terms and or you can say these words are used for different persons. So here now the next the first sloka, as I have stated, that is Panchajannam Hrishikesho Devadattam Dhananjaya Pondram Dadhamo Mahashankham Bhima Karma Brikodara. So now coming to the next sloka, that is Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraho Nakula Sahadevascha Sughosho Mani Pushpako. It means that Yudhishthir, you see here he used the term Yudhishthir, the elder brother, you can say elder brother of Pandava, that is the first son, that you can say, that is of Kunti, you can say. Of course, it is said that legitimate son, you can say, but not that Kunti is illegitimate. I will come later on if it is possible. Now coming into the Yudhishthir, the very name Yudhishthir, it means that who can remain firm in battle. That means that, you see, who is unperturbed in battle. So therefore his victory is more or less assured. In this connection, I must say, if I say in cricketing language, that means that player, you can say, is the most valuable player who has the capacity to keep his calm, to keep his composure cool, to keep his temperament cool and calm. Yudhishthira is like that. And if you can keep your temperament cool and calm in trying situations, in odd situations, where you see that everything goes against you, nothing goes in favor of you, even in that trying situations, if you can keep your temperament cool and calm, that means it means that half of the battle is won. It's quite natural. So therefore, Yudhishthira, here the name is used here. So Ananta Vijayam. So the name of the conch, yes, I must say the translation of this sloka, that is 16th sloka, that means that King Yudhishthira, son of Kunti, the Ananta Vijaya, Nakula and Sahadeva, the Sughosha and Manipushpaka. It means that, you see, so the name of the conch of Yudhishthira is Ananta Vijaya. Ananta Vijay. Why? It is Ananta Vijay. And then that means it has the capacity to conquer the entire universe. Endless, you can say. And then you see Nakula and Sahadeva. Nakul, the conch of Nakul is Sughosha, and the conch of Sahadev is Manipushpaka. So I must say that by naming different conchs, Sanjaya has implied something. That means that each and every Pandava has a unique, you can say, unique conch of their own, which the army of Duryodhana they did not possess. You see, conch of that class. So therefore, you can say Sanjaya is actually enumerating you can say that the Pandava, the army of Pandava is definitely more excellent. You see, you can say more superior. There is no doubt about it. So that's the reason why here different conchs are, you can say, are mentioned by the Lord. Of course, that's the reason why, as I've already stated, that in the first 2 lines of the meditational part of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, it is said that this Gita is told by none other than God Himself. That is Narayanasam. That's the reason why we must consider the application of each and every word in the verses. Each and every word has its own importance, has its own, own connotations. We must not forget it. That's the reason why I am telling it. Now this next sloka, that is Drupado Draupodayascha Sarvasya Prithivipate Saubhadrascha Mahabahu Shankhan Dadmu Prithak. It means that, you see, the other, you can say other armies here, as you all know, that is Drupado and the sons of Draupadi and son of Subhadra, that is Subhadra and Abhimanyu. The mighty armed, they are Mahabahu. That means that they are mighty armed persons. All of them together, O king, blew their respective conchs. So, as I have already stated, that these verses are nothing but just to mention the different conchs that that were used by different, you can say the different persons of Pandavas who have assembled for battle. And then next sloka, Sagosho dhatrarastranam hridayani vedarayat navascha prithivim chaivo tumulo benunadayan. It means that here there is a twist here. What is this? That the tremendous sound pierced the hearts of the sons of Dhatrashtra as it reverberated through the sky and the earth. Now it is really very surprising. That is why? Because Sanjaya here is telling to Dhritarashtra that the sound of the different conchs of Pandava, actually has pierced the hearts of the sons of Dhritarashtra. But you must consider that Sanjaya has never told that this sound, you can say the sound of for example Bhishma or others who are in favor of Duryodhana, you can say the sound of their conchs never, those sounds have not the capacity to pierce the hearts of the army of Pandavas. Therefore, this is one of the symptoms, you can say, that the cowardice heart, will simply tremble at the sound of conchs. This is also, and there is another connotation also. That is, Sanjaya is telling Dhritarashtra that your sons, have already defeated. But even then, Dhritarashtra, not that Dhritarashtra did not know it, but Dhritarashtra had not the courage to tell his son Duryodhana to stop the battle and make a settlement with Pandava. No, because of the fact that Dhritarashtra could not gather the courage to stop Duryodhana to enter into the battle. So this is also one. You see, in the since Sanjaya, you see, Sanjaya was a, you can say, was a rishi, you can say, and that's the reason why Sanjaya actually warned, you can say, Dhritarashtra to stop the battle even at this critical hour. Not that Dhritarashtra did not know it, but Dhritarashtra had not the courage to stop Duryodhana, knowing fully well that this battle, you see, that Duryodhana will lose the battle. So this is the conclusion, that everywhere there is precaution, there is warning. But you see, the tragedy, you can say, or you can say the consequence, or you can say the tragedy of the cowardice heart is that they never listen to the, you can say, good advice, they can good or auspicious advices. So this much for today. Live in love. Joy.